Kansas Speedway. The mile-and-a-half oval has produced some classic fall memories, especially with the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Both Christopher Bell and John Hunter Nemechek netted their first career victories over the past two events. One driver eyeing a similar outcome was Brandon Jones. This is a driver that needs no introduction. The gist of it is he's made over 133 career Xfinity starts, yielding 0 wins to his resume. Yet he showcased a strong Toyota Supra in practice and qualified on the outside pole position. These next 300 miles could enact as a game changer for the Georgia native's career. Once the green flag flew, Brandon Jones had his 7th to 10th place car. Not among the likes of Tyler Reddick and Cole Custer, but they were doing just enough to remain competitive. Brandon Jones didn't make any asinine mistakes, and Jeff Mendering didn't completely screw them over on strategy. The only issue lied in the final stage. With 50 laps to go, Brandon Jones received a penalty on pit road, removing equipment from the pit box as the 19 continued the substandard stops Joe Gibbs Racing heavily contrasts from. Fortunately, there weren't too many vehicles on the lead lap. As the leaders continued to click off laps, Brandon Jones was solidly inside the top 10. Compared to a majority of the season, it's certainly a solid showing in the Midwest. It would take a miracle to completely shake up this end result. Garrett Smithley interfering the lead group not only killed two birds with one stone, but it dawned an opportunity to capture the checkered flag. Brandon Jones would proceed to restart third behind three heavyweights Tyler Reddick and Cole Custer. Both are incredible talents, but you never know what can ensue on this restart. Especially considering a guaranteed ticket to Homestead lies ahead, Brandon Jones could very well get granted the top position. That exact scenario ended up playing out. The 2 and 00 collided as the 19 went with the flow and grabbed the lead. He pulled away from the pack until Noah Gragson brought out the yellow. With 5 laps remaining, Brandon Jones would have the restart of his life. The last time he led the field in Kansas City, the end result didn't bode well. He ended up crashing on the back straightaway, likely with the speedy drive playing some sort of factor. Still, it was arguably one of the lowlights of his negligent career. Fortunately, Brandon Jones executed the Geico restart zone and would never look back. Tyler Reddick and Chase Briscoe could merely watch as the laps wound down to 0. Brandon Jones finally got the job done, winning his first career Xfinity race. The ridicule and humiliation was over, unless of course you scroll through social media. Personally, I have no hard feelings for Brandon Jones winning in Xfinity. Ever since July, he's mangled a lot less sheet metal and has refrained from the horrendous rookie mistakes. Like I mentioned, it's been mostly horrendous luck preventing him from getting results on the speedway. He had a competitive truck at Kentucky before Grant Enfinger got loose and ended his night. The following evening, he had a strong Menards Toyota Supra to compete with Christopher Bell and Cole Custer. That chance at victory was ended with a blown engine. Dover 2 weeks earlier, his playoff hopes were dashed on lap 2. He never got that chance to win the race and possibly renew his campaign to the round of 8. Eventually, some good luck was going to catch up, and it did last Saturday. Obviously, he's far from a top-tier Xfinity prospect with a horrible track record at RCR and JGR. Yet the beauty of professional auto racing is that any driver in the field can claim victory. For a league dominated by the Big Three, it was nice to see a changed narrative. I mean, you've got to admit, Brandon Jones predictably wrecking every single Saturday eventually gets old. In terms of the long term, who knows? Maybe this breakthrough win can ignite a positive spark. Brandon Jones will remain at JGR for a 3rd season with a majority of the crew still intact. It may seem like a tall order, but not many people expected Brandon Jones to compete at JGR, let alone win a race. Go a bit far-fetched, and like I keep saying, the 95 at Levine Family Racing could be a growing possibility. One thing for sure is October 19th, 2019 will be a memorable day for Brandon Jones and many of NASCAR's faithful. So anyways, this is NRF signing out, and just remember, life's a beach and then you drive.